Okay, hello everyone. Just making this for YouTube, and this is going to be a RuneScape video. And in this video, I'm just going to go over some Necromancy upgrades that I got, and then I just want to talk about some Invention changes. So this is my Necromancy gear, and I did play a little bit today, and I did the Spirit of War quest, and then I upgraded all my gear to tier 70. And then I unlocked that Hermod boss, and I also made a video on the Hermod boss. And so yeah, I'll go to my skills, my stats. So I got 1 quest point, so Spirit of War gives 1 quest point. So I have 163 quest points now. And just did that quest, and then I got like a couple 100,000 attack experience, and got a little bit of smithing experience, like a couple thousand from upgrading necromancy and stuff and making some of the items and everything. So that was cool. And then I got a little bit of crafting experience. I got like a couple thousand crafting experience from doing the necromancy upgrades and stuff. And then I got like 200,000 necromancy experience today, from doing rituals and stuff, and doing a bit of doing the Hermod boss, and just using the new gear and stuff, and like just doing the rituals and all that stuff, like just doing all the upgrades and everything. And also for like doing the tier 70 gear, you have to do barrows. So I did barrows twice to get the item for the upgrade. So use necromancy for that too. So yeah, I got like 200,000 necromancy experience. So that's really cool. And I'm really close to level 86. And I also have a lot of bonus experience, which is cool. So I haven't used necromancy in a while, but now that I'm playing with necromancy again, for training and stuff, it's good to have some bonus experience. So that's really cool. And also so yeah, I got 3.3 million bonus experience. With necromancy, that's good. And then I got a good amount of smithing, so close to 85 smithing. So I got 540,000 smithing experience. Bonus experience in smithing. And attack, got a little bit in attack, 217,000. And then crafting, I got 1.8 million bonus experience in crafting. So that is pretty cool. And attack was 217,000. So yeah, that's all the experience and stuff that I got. So getting closer to some levels, and I got the 1 quest point. So that's really cool. So that's all I got to talk about with my stats. So when it comes to my necromancy equipment, I am using the anima core of Sliske. So I got, I don't have the war priest armor. I don't have that, but if you do have that, you can select the effect. But I don't have that one. But yeah, so I got the helmet, and I got the body, and then I got the legs, and then I got the Death Warden boots, tier 70, and I got the Death Warden gloves, tier 70. I got the Death Guard, tier 70. Got the Skull Lantern, tier 70. And I got the Cultist Ring. And I got the 99 Hooded Thieving Cape trimmed. I got my Death Warden Nexus. Just got some ectoplasm in there for my abilities. And then I got the Conjurer's Raising Amulet. And then I got the Scripture of a Masket. So that's my necromancy setup, and it's all non-degradable, which is really nice. And I know some of the higher level necromancy gear is non-degradable too, And I know the stuff, the part of the necromancy skill, like the death ward armor and stuff like that, and there's the tank armor, the power armor. I just got the tank armor just because you have to do that Hermod boss, and you have to get these like Hermod plates. I'm not really wanting to. I mean, I'm not going to do that content. I'm not interested in that. So I just went with the tank armor. Easier to upgrade, but I know with the death ward and stuff, it doesn't degrade and stuff. But I like this Liske armor. It looks really cool for necromancy stuff. It's a hybrid armor too, which is really nice. And yeah, really cool. So so yeah, that's my new necromancy gear. And then I just got my abilities, and that's really cool. And yeah, I wanted to upgrade my necromancy because I know in March they're gonna have the combat modernization update. So all of the other combat styles will be kind of more similar to necromancy and stuff. So just wanted to upgrade my necromancy and stuff because it is a cool combat style. And yeah, now that, in the future when the update comes out, like all my other gear stuff is upgraded from other styles and stuff, but necromancy, just wanted to get this upgrade done, so I got that done, which is cool. And here's the other stuff I upgraded. I got the Death Warden, the hood tier 70, and then the top tier 70, and then the row bottom tier 70. The other ones I'm wearing. So yeah, it's really cool to upgrade that. So now, all my combat styles and stuff are upgraded, so I can use which one I want to, which is nice. And yeah, the Anima Core armor is really cool. I got, I don't have the melee one because I have Masterwork and Trim Masterwork, but I do see a lot of players using it. It's really nice for a non-degradable melee armor. But I got the Zamorak set for ranged, and then I got the Saren set for magic. So that's really cool. And then I got the Sliske set for hybrid, so for necromancy. So that's really cool. And these are just the tier 80 ones. I know you can upgrade them and you can augment them too. I'm not interested in augmenting them, and I'm not going to do the upgrades on them, but for other players that are out there playing, you can do the Heart of Gillinor, Godward's Engine 2, and you can do the bosses and stuff, and you can get components and stuff, and you can refine them and upgrade them. Let me just go on the wiki here on my phone, and I think they can all be upgraded to tier 85, and you can make them refined, and you have to get items from doing the bosses and stuff. And yeah, these are all really good sets and stuff. They look really nice and everything, and they got good stats, and they're non-degradable. That's just cool. And you can augment them, you can upgrade them to tier 85, and they're not too expensive. They're between, like, I think they're between, like, every set is different, but the sets, they're between, like, I don't know, they're between, like, I think the most expensive one is, it's 70 mil, I think, is the magic one. Let's see. Oh no, the Sliske one's the most expensive, so they are. So yeah, they're all between, right now the Grand Exchange on the wiki, they're between 30 and 85 mil. For, every set has a different price and stuff, but just buying them on the Grand Exchange, I bought them on the Grand Exchange a while ago, but they're, between 30 and 85 mil for each set. So that is definitely affordable for a lot of players and stuff, which is really cool. And so yeah, it's really about it for necromancy. So just going to talk about this Invention update. And yeah, the Invention update. This was in December. It's just a graphical update. So my Invention is 43, and I'm actually pretty close to, you know, pretty close to 44. But they just did the graphical change. This was in December, and so I mean, I tried out a while ago. Like I was checking out some perks and stuff. I don't have the components and stuff to get better perks. I don't have the levels to get better perks. I don't have the levels to augment all my gear. But when I started with Invention, these are really good. The Augmented Abyssal Vine Whip. These are affordable, and you can just disassemble it and then buy a new one. Or if you don't want to do that, you can siphon it. But I got the Augmented Abyssal Vine Whip. I got an Augmented Dragon Pickaxe. I got it's on non-combat. And I got the Augmented Dragon Hatchet non-combat. And those are the only Invention augmented items I have. I could augment other stuff, but I'm just not interested in doing that. I just don't want to train Invention right now. But they did a graphical update, and now before there was like that blue cog, and I think there was like a setting you could turn it on and off, but now Jagex just turned it off, and the reason they did that is because so many things are augmentable. Invention is just such a big part of the game that the just updating the game, it's easier to just add in the models for the items rather than always having to have that augmented thing like that blue cog that used to spin around. So that's now removed. There's no toggle or anything anymore. It's just removed. So just shows the whip here, and then just shows the dragon pickaxe and just the dragon hatchet. So they're still augmented and stuff, and you can still level them up and siphon them and disassemble them. And yeah, you can still do all that stuff, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you can still do that and stuff, but just the graphics are changed. And for anyone out there, if you're starting with Invention, I know the Abyssal Vine Whip has like a Slayer requirement, but a Abyssal Whip right now is 79k, so almost 80k, and then the Whip Vine is 89, 90,000k. So definitely affordable. So this is something you could just disassemble and give you more experience depending on what level you train it to. And then the hatchet is Dragon Hatchet 2 is 40k. So again, you can just disassemble that wood cutting and stuff, and you could get a lot of experience for like the early levels of Invention. And you could also level up your combat, melee with the whip, and hatchet, do some wood cutting. And I know the pickaxe isn't something you want to disassemble unless you had like a lot of money, but the dragon pickaxe, I've just siphoned it, when I use it, but it's 30 mil, so it's a bit expensive for disassembling all the time. But yeah, that's what I started off with Invention. When you get Invention unlocked and stuff, you do the tutorial, and then you do the tutorial, and then from there I was just doing, this is tier 75, the Abyssal Vine Whip, but I was doing the Abyssal Vine Whip, and then I was doing the Dragon Pickaxe, and then I haven't used this yet, the Dragon Hatchet. I haven't trained woodcutting in a while, but yeah, this is just a good way to start leveling up Invention and stuff. So these are the only augmented items I have, and yeah, that's definitely that's how I started with Invention and stuff. And you can level up your other skills and stuff too, and not spend too much money. So with siphons and disassembling, so that's definitely really cool. And I like the graphical update where you don't see that like that blue cog anymore. I like that it's just like you just see the default, the default item of the graphical textures and stuff like that. So yeah, that's definitely really cool. So And this update, this invention update, it was in December it came out, so it came out last year. But yeah, I mean that's really all I have to talk about. Like with invention and stuff, I'm gonna go to the Invention Guild here quickly, and gonna go to the Invention Guild quickly and just show off. Oh, let's go to Lumbridge first too. I'm just gonna kill some goblins with my necromancy. Just show it off quickly. I know most players out there have better necromancy gear than me, but you know I haven't used necromancy in a while. But it is cool to be using necromancy again. And people in my video in my Hermod boss video, people can see me using necromancy with like a higher level monster. But so yeah, this is just just some basic combat here with necromancy. So it's yeah, really cool. Just wanted to show off like just the animations and the graphics of the armor and stuff. So it's yeah, it's really cool. So so yeah, very very cool. And so yeah, let's just wait for the animations to finish, and then I'm gonna teleport to the Invention Guild, which is in Falador. And yeah, there was an update that was coming out, and it was they're supposed to change some of the outfits and stuff. Like some of the outfits are gonna be removed from the game, and some of them they're changing and stuff. But for now, with community feedback, Jagex has delayed the update, and players just didn't like it, so they're gonna do a full rework in the future. So at some point this year, that update might come out. So for now, all the outfits and stuff will be there. And some items and stuff will be removed, but the invention items are going to be in the game still. So that's the, there's two parts to this one. So yeah, here it is. Here's all the stuff, but it is the scaling outfit pieces. So like these are going to stay in the game, but in the future with the rework, they're going to change the look of some of them. And they're also going to change some of the names and stuff. Like you'll still have all the bonuses and all the stuff with it, the teleports, like all that stuff, and the passive effects and everything. But they're going to just be, some of the names are going to be changed, and then some of the graphics and stuff and the look of them are going to be changed. And it'll still be like part of Invention and stuff, but the outfits are going to have like just going to have like a basic, like instead of having like I have the Magic Golem outfit. So with the Magic Golem outfit, like there's the three parts I have, and then you put them together, you get the Magic Golem outfit. They kind of want to remove that, where it's like you can still get fragments and stuff, but you're gonna have like the first one and then the upgraded one. So that was like their initial kind of idea, but then with community feedback and stuff, people said they don't want that. They just like kind of want to rework. So for now, you could still get all your different pieces and stuff, and I don't have the requirements to make these. I don't have enough fragments for them. But yeah, for now it'll just like be like this. But in the future, they're gonna do a rework and stuff. So it's definitely good that Jagex is doing like community feedback and stuff. So let's go to the bank here in Falador quickly. And oh wait, no, there's let's just go to Falador. I know there's a bank in the Invention Guild, but let's go to Falador. And I'm also really cool too with my necromancy, like just the particle effects, like on this these necromancy weapons is really nice. So yeah, I'll just show off like some of the, not show them off, but just like go to the bank and show off some of my, like what I mean with the scaling outfits and stuff. So obviously it is a rework and stuff. So for now it's the same, but in the future it'll be a different kind of rework, and Jagex will have like a new news post and everything about it. So you just have to kind of wait for that. And there's a bank, I think right here's the Falador bank. So so yeah, let's go to the bank. And yeah, I'm not gonna go through all the items, but if I could find them. It's the, see, like, right here, I got, like I got the magic golem outfit and stuff. I got the whole set. That's the only set I have like completed, but other ones I got, I got like some of the divination ones and just random different ones. But you see how they're different, right? Like they're different names and stuff. So you can get the pieces and stuff like that. And, you can upgrade them and everything and wear them separately and stuff and turn them into the other one. That's just a random item. But, yeah, like I just showed you, like they're different. Like you have different ones and stuff too, and then then you can combine them into like the best version if you get all the fragments and stuff. But when it comes to community feedback, like people like that, so they're just gonna leave that in the game for now, and then they'll have another rework announcement in the future, and then from there there'll be more community feedback and stuff too. So it's definitely cool. Jagex is definitely getting better with community feedback. It's definitely like a really cool thing. So that is that's really cool. So yeah, I like the items like where they're at now. I think they look good in all the different outfits and stuff. I think they're fine. I only have a couple pieces. I got the magic golem outfit and a couple other pieces, but I think they all look cool and stuff like that. But with the Jagex's like initial kind of release, like the news post, like I thought some of the newer ones, I thought some of the newer ones like they did look pretty good though, I think. So, I thought some of the updated ones looked like the names and the textures and stuff looked pretty cool, but there's nothing wrong with delaying an update and stuff like that. I think that's totally fine. And yeah, the new stuff does look. I mean, just the way the game is now, I think it looks fine and stuff too. And in the future, the rework would be kind of cool to check out. But just have to wait for that update. But yeah, just wanted to make this video, and yeah, so that's all I got to talk about in this video, guys. So this was definitely a fun video. So I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.